Hey, also we recently had a big update for Eternal Fury. We are now on the 4.0 version. We have a cross-server chat you can see here. We also have a world map. You can enter the world map by pressing the button here. You can also change maps quite easily through the tabs here. For example, if I wanted to go to Jotunheim, I just press that and then we are there. If I go back to the main world, go back to the city, it's done like that. So what I'm going to do is start with the mines as that icon over there is flashing away. So let's go over to the world map. I'm going to turn off the cross-server chat for a minute. It constantly pops up. It's very active, that chat, so I don't want it popping up all of the time. Now what you want to do here is occupy a mine and try and get one that's abundant if you can. The hard part is you don't really know what the mine is going to be until after you have taken it. So let's try one and see what the mine is like after I have taken it. They're pretty easy to capture. The one here is abundant. That's a good one. That one's barren, unfortunately, so I may abandon it. It seems like they sometimes become abundant as the timer gets short on them as well. So what you want to do is try and capture the maximum 6 mines. There's a cooldown though on the capturing plus attacking a mine, which I'll cover in a minute. So while I wait for the cooldown timer to finish, I'll show you a few other features of the world map. The teleport gates. These are spread out all over the place, quite useful. VIP 4 can teleport through them for free. That's very quick and easy. There's also gates along the map. You have to complete these to access other sections of the map. Now there's only 4 areas on this map. If we go up to here, you will see there's a lot of fog and you can't even explore that yet. That's going to be added to the game at a later date, I would have thought. So this is where I am currently. I have clicked the resource points button and then it will bring up one of the other mines, so I can teleport to there, then go over to the mine. There we go, view that. Shouldn't take too long to get over here. That's a different mine to the other mine that I found, may I add. This one's just a level 1 mine, the other one was level 3. So I know none of it's in English. What this basically means, the occupy button there allows you to take over a mine. You want to do that on mines that haven't already been taken. The button here allows you to steal from someone else's mine, and I'm going to do that here. It allows you to take a percentage of the rewards from the mine like that, and you have 6 attempts of looting plus 6 captures per day as well. Now it is a bug that the pickaxe icon will keep flashing anyway, even when you're finished. Sometimes it stops, it's a bit weird. If I view the logs, it might stop as well. You can see here, the plunder got me partial profits from the mining site, but owning a mine will get you the full rewards. I do have a couple of mails there. You can see there's some pretty decent items actually, the diamond chest for example, from owning a mine, so this is definitely worth doing. There we go, I'll just use these items over there. You can also abandon a mine and get partial profits from the mine. Probably quite useful to do if the mine is barren. I'll try it on this one here. There we go, the partial profits. I think another mine just finished as well. There we go. So now that I have abandoned a mine, I can occupy another one, but only when the challenge cooldown is finished, so I'll have to come back to that a bit later on. So I've gone over to one of the castles just to show you how to do the declare war feature. Now only officers and the guild leader can do this. What you do is select like that. Then you need the guild funds in order to do this. 100,000 for this castle, so we can't currently do a battle here, unfortunately. the guild funds, if you go to the question mark icon there, you can see it's from guild donations and the territory yields. So what I'll do now is go over to one of the buildings we have already owned. So Misty Village over here is ours. I can now go into this and I'll explain how the battling works. Basically, all of these buildings you have to attack repeatedly in order to claim the city after you enter it. Since we already have all of this though, I can donate to the buildings. So what I'll do is donate to the treasury. You can see here the construction material. And there we go. I might be able to level this up. I think I have enough material. There we go. Now have a treasury level 2. That increases the guild funds and guild funds daily yield, which is pretty good. I'll just donate the rest of my resources to the pharmacy, I think. There we go. So that's what happens after you have taken a building. And that's the basics of the update. I know I haven't really gone into this in much detail, but there's not a huge amount more I can do apart from explore the rest of the map that I haven't done yet. You can see over there. Alright, so let's go back to the city. Over here, the city in the sky. Now what I'm going to do is go over the rest of the points in the notice. So if I bring it up, 1, you've already seen the world map, the guild city capture. I've sort of gone into the basics of that. Remove the airship. I was very glad about that. I always hated that airship. And now you can just go straight across by doing this. Straight over to Jotunheim to do those quests. Now back onto the other notice features. Remove the territory. Now I did get compensation. It's in the mail somewhere over here. However, the chests didn't give me the amount of gold they were supposed to, and I'm still waiting for compensation on that. Here's the gold that I should have got, but when I opened the chests I didn't get the gold that I was supposed to, so pretty soon I should get a very large amount of gold in my inbox, and then that will go straight into the Apex talents over here. That will help me to reach Apex level 19. Now over to the notice again. What else has been done? Optimize VIP daily rewards. There is a slight change here. If I go over to that, the chest now has these chests. So if I go over to bring it up here, Valhalla summon chests, we have a couple of new chests here actually. The one there from the battlefield and the VIP daily chest. They have some okayish rewards, but nothing too exciting there. So there is a translation feature now. If I scroll down to here, you can see text translation function. That's pretty cool. If there's a non-English message, you can press the A button and it will translate it. Obviously that message there is in English, so it hasn't really translated it into anything. But that's quite useful though if someone's not speaking in English in the chat. It does not always work correctly, but it's pretty decent actually. And if I bring up the notice again, you can see the mine has gone. So if you go over to Misty Woods and down to here, you will see, if we get over here nice and quickly, I'll get rid of those icons. The mine is now gone. It's completely empty here, so no AFK mining. Now something important to note, if you are one of those players that goes around attacking other players, you won't be able to reduce your sins easily since there's no mine. So the only way you will be able to reduce your sins is by killing monsters, so do be careful about attacking other players. You might get yourself into quite a few problems, unfortunately. A couple of other things I did notice. If I bring up the Awakening page, the amount of maximum orbs I can use here has been increased. That's pretty good. I think it may apply to a couple of the other features as well. And if I bring up the trading post, there is a merit shop at the bottom. That's a new feature with research manuals. I have no idea what they do yet. I'll hopefully be able to get one to find out what it does exactly. If I bring that up again, used to unlock high level equipment. That's quite interesting anyway. A few of the other features I thought I'd mention. And that pretty much covers the basics of the update. I hope that was interesting and helpful. At a later date, I will go into more depth over some of the features. This is just a basic video to cover the basics. This is what my account currently looks like. Just shy of 38 million. I'm pretty happy with my progress on the game. I do have a full set of Apex 15 gear now, so that's always good. What I'm trying to do is run the lower Apex dungeons, as I want to try and get my upgraded gear done. Upgraded Apex gear will give you more battle rating than the stuff dropped directly from the dungeon. For the upgraded gear, items like the Poison Orbs become useful, and that's always good. They don't have any use anywhere else. You also need a ring that's dropped directly from the dungeon in this instance for the breakthrough. So you need the upgraded Apex gear plus the gear dropped directly. So I wouldn't recommend recycling all your gear dropped directly from the dungeon quite yet, as you may need it later on. Please like and subscribe if you found this video helpful. I have included a playlist on the screen with all my Eternal Fury videos in. You can also subscribe from here as well if you want to do so. And thanks for watching.